today. It's Madden NFL football. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
And part of why they came into this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Back to throw. Garvin buying time to his left. This is caught. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Takes it to about the 37. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. We can look at this Browns defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The give is to McLaughlin. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Broncos at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A pass there complete to Sutton. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On first and 10, Garvin. He's got McBride here over the middle. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Looking to throw. Garvin. He's got it. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. Watson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it's a second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's more. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb shoves him away. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Watson now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Chubb will get the call running left. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Watson. He finds his man complete. That's Craig. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. 3rd and 2. Watson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku from 6 yards away. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make our score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room. I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson to the right side, and he's got more complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. To throw is Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Hopkins with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. A final shot before break. Garvin. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, and it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. Baker Mayfield has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. On first down, Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Throwing again is Watson, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Back to throw, Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw, Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They go with Chubb on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run it again with Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. On to stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Chubb going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try again with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 21-14. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On the handoff, McLaughlin. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Flush to his right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Griffin. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Griffin. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5. McLaughlin is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Watson. This complete to David Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore, 46 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be close to another 1st down. In fact, he has a 1st down on a gain of 10. A carry from McLaughlin. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's McLaughlin.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's 1st down.
One last throw here for Watson.
There he goes again. He's on his way.
And finally taken down at the 15.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it.